What if it's not a ship?
Cut to black. Text appears. Gordy. Brightly lit footage shows the actors on the set of Gordy's home. Young Jupe sits on the couch beside the actress playing his mom.
And of course I set it to Icelandic time because we share a love of the Aurora Borealis, Gordy. And you have no idea how to tell time.
Great gift, Dad. Way to think things through.
Somehow you'd think that a man who can send a rocket into space would be able to manage a halfway decent birthday present. Nope.
Jupe pulls out a small gift.
You know, Gordy, all things considered, maybe my gift isn't so bad after all.
Hey, Gordy! Surprise! Wow, now that is a gift!
Mary Jo, the actress playing the daughter, brings in a large gift box. She looks to Jupe, who stands from the couch and hesitates.
Sorry, Frank.
Sorry for dropping there. Wait a minute. What happened to we both failed at finding good presents?
Mary Jo looks off camera.
Here you go, Gordy. Happy birthday.
Her gift opens and balloons float out. They watch the balloons rise. Cut to black. A slowly drifting view moves through the backstage area of the television studio. Text appears. 1998. The view passes a craft services table. Continuing on, the slow-moving view drifts between fake palms and other plants dressing the exterior of the Gordy's home set. A couple of directors' chairs lie toppled nearby. The drifting view turns to windows looking into the kitchen set. A smear of blood marks the open white door to the living room. Mostly out of view, Gordy hunches over in front of the couch. The drifting view continues to the front of the set. The applause signs flash over the studio audience bleachers. Gordy pounds on something in the living room. Cut to black. Terrified, young Jupe hides beneath a table. Jupe's point of view shows Mary Jo lying in front of the couch with her legs sticking out. Covered in blood, Gordy climbs onto the couch and looks around. Mary Jo moves her legs slightly. Young Jupe watches as Gordy leaps down and strikes her repeatedly. The chimp leans over her. Jupe spots the actor playing the dad coming down the stairs on set. Gordy runs over.
No, Gordy, no! You sick!
The actor runs to the kitchen and the blood-streaked door swings shut. As it swings back and forth, Jupe catches glimpses of Gordy, brutally beating the actor. Trembling, Jupe scans the set. Another balloon pops. Jupe looks at Mary Jo, who lies motionless with her upper body out of view. One of her shoes stands upright on its heel nearby. With blood covering his arms and face, Gordy walks back into the living room. He knocks the shade of a broken lamp aside. He sits down by Mary Jo's legs and gazes at her. Jupe watches as the chimp nudges her foot. She remains motionless. Gordy tears off his party hat and throws it down. The bloody chimp glances around, then spots Jupe beneath a table nearby. The boy looks terrified. Gordy slowly moves toward him. The chimp leans forward, staring at Jupe through part of the sheer tablecloth hanging between them. Blood covers Gordy's large teeth. The chimp backs away and gestures. Jupe breathes heavily as he stares at the chimp. Gordy calmly extends his bloody fist beneath the table. Blood drips off the chimp's fingers. Jupe raises his fist toward Gordy's. As their hands nearly touch, Gordy gets shot. Blood sprays onto the tablecloth. Jupe quivers with streaks of Gordy's blood on his face and shirt. In the present, Jupe leans against the desk in his office at the Jupiter's Claim Amphitheater.
You clowns kill our fun today, are we, folks? So, without further ado, welcome to the Jupiter's Claim Star Lasso Experience!
Icy machines spin on a cart.
How's everyone feeling today?
Jupe wears a flashy red suit.
All right. It's quite a doozy today.
He faces the crowd.
I want to thank you guys for coming out here. But first, how about another round of applause for my Amber? I'll tell you, that woman is a saint for putting up with all my craziness. And to the knuckleheads up there, staff, shout out. All right, that's enough. I also want to give a special thanks to an old co-star of mine and my first crush, Mary Jo Elliott, everyone. Yeah.
With a veil obscuring her face, Mary Jo waves to the sparse crowd.
All right.
She sits in a wheelchair scooter.
You ready? Oh, come on. That ain't nothing. Are you ready? Here we go.
An employee with a laptop starts the music. Turning away from the crowd, Jupe faces the desert mountains. He stands beside a large box with a green curtain draped around it. Jupe touches the brim of his white cowboy hat, then faces the audience with a smile.
What if I told you that in about an hour, you'll leave here different? See, every Friday for the last 6 months, my family and I have bore witness to an absolute spectacle. One that you'll be seeing here today. So let me take you back to that first night.
Amber glances up toward the employees section. The man with the laptop changes the music. Jupe remains by the covered box, a distance from the crowd.
Right here in this exact spot, I come over to wrangle a chestnut horse named Trigger. Now, I could barely see my hand in front of my face for the fog. But I swear on my wife and children's lives that at 6:13 p.m., I see
He points to the sky.
a flying saucer descend through the mist. Old Trigger took off straight into the gulch. Well,
Jupe snaps his fingers.
it's like he was going home.
The curtain gets pulled away to reveal Lucky standing in a transparent box with a metal gate.
Now, just to be clear, what we saw was a flying saucer, no doubt about that. Slightly flatter in the front, with a circular hole in the bottom about 2 school bus lengths wide. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not.
Jupe gazes at the audience.
We are being surveilled by an alien species I call the viewers. And though they have yet to emerge from their ship, I believe they trust me. If they didn't, I don't think any of us would be here right now. So as I said, in just under an hour, the Star Lasso experience is going to change you. But first, my boy's going to come out and do a little number for us. Would that be all right?
Alpha, go, go, go. The kids wear their alien costumes.
Little satellites, Colton, Phoenix, Max. Remember those names, folks. All right, here we go.
A distant view shows the amphitheater beside the theme park. The string of triangle flags lowers into view. Jupe turns to spot the UFO slightly visible within the puffy white cloud. The string of flags hangs from the bottom. A puff of wind blows part of the cloud downward. Jupe turns to the crowd.
Stay in your seats. This is new. They're early.
They're giving us a real show today.
That they are. They're giving us a real show today. They're ready, we're ready.
Lucky's gate opens.
Welcome to the Star Lasso Experience. Only at Jupiter's Claim. Please remember to avoid using your cell phone
Lucky stands
for any
still.
flash photography during the event.
Bear with us now. Trained animals can be unpredictable.
Jupe stares anxiously at the cloudy sky.
Now sit back, stay in your seats, and enjoy the Star Lasso Experience.
The icy machines stop operating. Audience members stare upward. Strong wind blows in. Mary Jo rises to her feet. The wind lifts the veil hanging from her hat, revealing her scarred and disfigured face. Jupe cranes his neck to peer straight above. His hat blows off as the wind creates a tornado. Behind him, people get sucked up into the air. Jupe stares upward in awe. The dust cloud engulfs him. Cut to black. Inside the UFO, the audience members get sucked up through the hole. Massive undulating flaps move in the wind. A tunnel leads to a dark void beyond a square opening. The people squirm as they get sucked up through a narrow shaft. The fleshy, glowing walls close in around them. The people move past the string of flags. Bearing scrapes on her face, a woman looks around desperately. The moving walls of the shaft pulse with yellow light. Part of the fleshy material covers the top of the woman's face. Outside Jupiter's Claim, OJ approaches the main entrance. He opens a gate marked Exit Only, then enters the deserted theme park. He wanders past a toppled cowboy statue. OJ turns and spots a pig on the roof of the sheriff building. He notices a variety of knocked-over items, including a potted plant, a bench, and a large picnic umbrella. A small train moves along tracks nearby. OJ looks ahead down the main road of the old western town. At the other end of the park, he approaches a large sign that reads, Out Yonder. A cutout of the cartoon winking cowboy stands at the base of the sign. The path beyond leads to the amphitheater. OJ proceeds toward it. The green curtain lies on the ground among trash and debris. OJ continues through a walkway beneath the amphitheater stands. He peers over a wooden wall at the empty seats. Lucky remains in the large transparent box. The clouds hang low over the mountains in the distance. Sitting on the cart nearby, the icy machines spin. OJ continues to the end of the walkway. He halts. In the distance, the saucer-shaped alien creature emerges from clouds and soars upward. OJ watches as it flies in and out of cloud cover, moving closer to the amphitheater. The creature emerges once again and glides high overhead. OJ backs up under the cover of the walkway. Lucky remains in the large, transparent box. OJ watches the creature dip out of the distant clouds and swoop down over the amphitheater. OJ retreats as dust swirls. He gets yanked upward and slams into the ceiling. Cut to black. Phone.
It ain't the men. It ain't them all. It's a lot of them. It's an animal. It's territorial. And it thinks that this is its home.
The power goes out in the house. OJ throws down the phone and hits the steering wheel. Angel enters the house and grabs a kitchen knife.
Oh, yes.
He runs to M.
We're in trouble.
Angel hides under the dining table. Standing still, M stares out windows at the porch. Rain continues to pour. M quickly turns. Looking upward, she anxiously scans the ceiling. She looks back out the windows at the porch. The rain briefly pours harder. Under the table, Angel grips the knife.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
M nervously turns from window to window.
Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Ah! Who the hell is that?
The knife shakes in Angel's trembling hand. M looks over and points upward. Angel covers his ear, and M ducks to hide by the couch. Inside the alien creature, the string of flags hangs down the hole. The creature's undulating insides tense. In the dark house, M and Angel both cower. Angel looks out a window as objects fall from above.
Oh, God. Something very bad is happening.
Outside, the arm of a cowboy cutout from Jupiter's claim lands in the mud. It points upward and bears the word exit. A key and a coin wedge into the porch railing. Terrified, M looks to a framed photo of her mother hanging on the wall. She turns to a window as thick blood drips down the glass.
We're fucked.
Outside, diluted blood runs down the porch railings and steps. Fallen coins and other objects litter the area. A wide view shows blood washing over the white farmhouse. The massive disc-shaped alien hovers directly above the house, shielding it from the rain. Blood pours down from its hole. In the truck, OJ heads up the ranch driveway. The truck shuts off. He tries the key in the ignition. He stares at the house in the distance, partially obscured by the pouring rain. OJ stares ahead blankly. In the house, M covers her mouth as she trembles by the couch. She slowly lowers her hand and remains crouched. In the truck, OJ peers through the windshield. The rain pours harder, completely obscuring his view. Lightning flashes. OJ looks around nervously. The rain subsides over the truck. He glances upward, then at his door. OJ reaches for the handle. He cracks the door open. Leaning over, he peers up at the sky as he opens the door a few inches. Lightning flashes, revealing the alien directly above him. OJ shuts his door.
No.
He sits still in his seat. OJ shakes his head. He glances upward. He sits quietly in the dark truck. OJ gazes upward. Leaning forward, he peers up at the sky through the windshield. The horse statue crashes headfirst through the windshield on the passenger side. OJ cowers in his seat. Slowly lowering his arm from his face, he looks over at the horse. Blood drips down its head. OJ jolts upright and nervously looks to the roof. He steadies his gaze and stares off. OJ locks his door. He peers upward. In the morning, thick